professors need to, like they were in the 1960s, do teach-ins, and they get together and they would really explore things with each other and then create space for students to have active learning themselves through their own intellectual interaction with each other, and also create space for kind of activities and movement and concepts and community movement. Let's use the bureaucracy and the scheduling as it is and kind of bring students together in our pre-existing schedule. So what we'd say is something like, oh, okay, well, I teach on Tuesdays at 9:30, you teach at Tuesdays at 9:30, you teach Tuesdays at 9:30. We're all across these different disciplines. Let's pick a theme. Let's do a kind of field trip to the student center.
Good morning, my name is Rebecca. I'm here with my friends Elizabeth and Candace, and we're gonna talk to you guys about watershed. We're going to explain the concept of watershed, its importance to our community, and how humans are impacting it, specifically through urbanization, and then what we can do to mitigate our impact. As populations of a community continue to increase, the landscape is modified and the environment is changed. This change is known as urbanization.
All right, so this is my printmaking class. This is from Art 124 from Candace Garlock. Not only was I able to learn with this, I was able to educate other peers and family about the water issues that many of them were not aware of. And I'm just really happy with this project, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy how we all came together, and it just to come up with really great, like a really great mural.
Good morning, everyone. We're so happy to present to you our presentation on precipitation for our Statistics 152 class.
So we took this data from right here and we organized it into a graph, and we organized it into what's called a linear regression because we have two variables that are numerical, meaning that year and snow precipitation levels are both numbers that can be plotted on a graph. And from there we can run a trend line, which is the line of regression. And as you can see, it kind of starts high and then it goes down. This shows that there's a negative relationship, that as the years increase, we're seeing a lower amount of snow and precipitation as the years increase.
And we're going to be presenting on water usage versus prices. If you guys notice that in the first bar graph, it's less money in LA because we're assuming that they kind of use it as an incentive to use less water, so you wouldn't have to pay more money. So the less water you use, the less money you have to pay.
Yeah, so I'm here on behalf of my students because we meet late on Monday, Wednesday afternoon, so they couldn't be here. So we put together a film of all the work that they've been doing this term. So we're going to add the where in the world part of it. So my students kept personal water diaries for 24 hours, and a lot of those are actually incorporated in the mural over there. And then we analyzed the data in class ourselves and talked about it a lot. And we also shared it with Tanya Hayes' stats classes, who are running some statistical analysis on kind of the number of times people flush the toilet every day, wash their hands, keep the water running while they're doing dishes, things like that. And then we brought it out to the global level. So what they've been doing all term is presenting news stories and scholarly articles based on whatever topic we're doing during the week. So something like gender, tourism, globalization, religion, and tying it to water use.
We're from sociology, and we're doing a presentation on clean drinking water.
1/5 of the world's population live in areas of physical scarcity, and another 1/4 live in economic scarcity.
So I want you to crease and rip and glue and draw and color and write your side and come up with a horn book, and you have about 5 minutes to do this. And then I have ping pong balls that I'm going to give you, and we're going to do a little ping pong game. So 5 minutes, so go for it. One more minute, keep ping ponging.
Extreme weather changes don't necessarily mean more water, they also mean more drought. And climate change has led to both of those extremes happening. Only time will really tell how important each of these data points is, and that's why we keep statistics and we learn about these things. Thank you for listening.